We were brought up very strictly in school. We weren't allowed to sit and chat. We had to listen to what teacher was saying, and sometimes she would be writing on the board and she could hear where the noise was coming from. She'd come round and point at someone. We used to get caned on the hand with a ruler. Sometimes they used to use the ruler on the side. Well, if you know Old Hartlepool at all, it's got a long promenade and a pier where you walk right to the very end. And this is where we used to spend our time. And also down below was a paddling pool. Well, they're still there now. And sand, and then sand out to sea. So we used to build sand pies and things and watch the tide come in and wash them down. And then further along was a sand play area for children. And then, of course, next to that was a swimming pool, Old Hartlepool swimming pool. So we had all the seafront to use for our play area. I had a brother and lots of sisters, so we had lots of fun together. But my mum would never let us walk along the pier because when you got to the end, it was a drop-off. Oh, my mum always cooked and had us learning to cook as well. My dad, he was in the army. I remember that he was never there. And when he came home, my brother didn't know who he was. We just talked about the war. He told me it was pretty dangerous and he wanted to be home, really. My dad was away in the army, so there was mum and grandma used to come and interfere a bit. She took over us all. She was in charge and she was a little lady and she used to put us all, tell us what we should be doing. When my dad was away at war, she was in charge. When I was a teenager, I used to go out with the girls, meet up with the boys. The big moor where they put the shows on every year. And then you're near the water edge. There's lots of lovely things in Hartlepool. My favourite person was another girl called Anne, because I'm called Anne. She was called Anne as well. And she lived in the next street to me. And her dad used to go around with fish in his car and sell fish. And we were very good friends. We lived so close together. And then, of course, I lived in Hartlepool and the sea was that way. And then you also got the lovely park area where we could sit in the park.